the Superdome in New Orleans, Louisiana. We are ready for the Camel Mud Racing Shootout. The first pair in the shootout will pit in the far lane defending champion Larry Jarrett against the comebacking Larry Danton, back from that crash a year ago in the near lane. A great side-by-side battle. The elapsed time for Larry Jarrett in the far lane, 2.30 seconds, but Danton hits a 2.06-second run. Unbelievable job.
Said you had problems before the event even started, and you have come back in a big way.
Right, we lifted the injector hat before the event even started. We were lucky enough to get it off pretty well.
It almost seemed like you were as surprised as anybody with the 202 in the first round. Is that what you were ready to come out and put down?
Yeah, we was looking at least a 202 to get us to in 504. Jarrett's a tough contender. We were lucky to get squeaked by him, but I think it was more than luck.
The big question is Ken Crum. You saw him go 198 in the first round. Can he go quicker than the 206 you just ran?
I'm sure he can.
So you think this is going to end up with you coming out second best?
Oh, it's not over to the fat lady cackle.
That's for sure. We'll see you in just a minute.
And now Danton has to sit and wait to see if either Mike Pausina or Ken Crum can better that 206 to win this U.S. Hot Rod Association Championship event. Here's Pausina, the Louisiana-based low-riding Ford-powered Aldred called the Stud. And he runs into big problems. No way will Pausina threaten the leader. The elapsed time, 2.58 seconds. Watch this thing bury itself in the deep ruts at the finish line. Pausina has got to be bitter about that one. But now Ken Crum, as the last one of the event, he must go quicker than 206. On the brakes, sliding, unbelievable crash. And even his crewman goes down as Larry Danton in the red fire suit is the first one out to him. Look at the replay. An incredible run. Then no stopping traction at all into a 4-ton truck. His crewman goes down, but Crum is okay.
In a situation like that, you know it's a disqualification.
Yeah, you know it is, but it starts getting away from you. Like you try to make it to the other end.
Now, I want every single one of you to listen to this. Even though it was a disqualification, the elapsed time on the run was 1.86 seconds. The quickest run in the history of this track by a 10th. But why couldn't you stop?
Well, the concrete's so slick out here and the tires get wet. You know, normally, as you can see, I came out and did get into sand. Just came out on slick concrete is all we could do.
Hold on.
You did hold on. It was a wild ride. Congratulations on the numbers. I know you're disappointed about not getting the win. Larry Danton wins his first ever national championship, and a great job.
Okay, thanks a lot.
So the disqualification, this was the one that won this incredible event for Larry Danton. The addicted to mud roadster flies into the record books at 206 with a national title. But we still have a championship Ford versus Chevrolet title to decide in Landover, Maryland at the Capitol Center. Rob Fuchs, the nearly unbeaten superstar of the 1991 U.S. Hot Rod Association Tour, in the far lane with the First Blood Ford, moves it up alongside Les Anderson and the North Carolina-based Gravedigger. A spectator dream battle for the championship in Landover. And problems right away for the Gravedigger. Rob Fuchs wins again. On the replay, an incredible flight for Fuchs, but you could see problems immediately for the Gravedigger. It would appear there were drivetrain problems almost from the start. Rob Fuchs now seems certain to be the deciding factor in a world championship race in 1991. Who can stop the First Blood Ford? It seems incredible that this young man can campaign on a national championship level with a truck that he built himself along with the help of friends and no major sponsors.
1991 has just been giving this man win after win after win. Rob Fuchs, a fantastic win over Gravedigger.
Thank you. I can't complain on the whole night. The truck's been working really well. All three races this year so far. I hope I can keep it up all year.
Are you excited about this?
Oh, yeah.